So Asus has been under a lot of heat lately with their customer service, especially with their 7000 X3D processors in their motherboard exploding. Now, a lot of that drama did spiral because if you wanted to fix this, you needed to update your BIOS, but they only had beta BIOSes for the Asus motherboards on their website. And if you downloaded these BIOSes, then you voided your warranty for your motherboard. Now, it does seem like they have addressed these things and they are covering warranties for their motherboards, and that was a whole miscommunication about voiding your warranty. It really does make you wonder if we should trust them at all anymore. And that's the situation that I find myself in today. Because I have this laptop. It's an Asus Tuf Laptop. And as you can see, I'm gonna hold the power button and it is not turning on. And I wanna see if their customer service can help me on this. And if you run into issues as a consumer, how lenient will they be for you as well? But I think this power brick is causing the problem. I do not think this works anymore. And when I use a voltage tester on this thing, I get power running from the wall to the brick, but then coming out of the cable, going into the computer, I do not get any sense of power. And mind you, this isn't a very expensive thing to fix. So let's see how generous Asus is. Because I bought this laptop in June of 2022. And it also just happens to be that my 1-year warranty is expired on this product. But it's only expired by like less than a week. So if you want to contact Asus support, it seems like you just click on technical support here. You know, as I showed you earlier, this is my laptop product and it is out of warranty. And you get a bunch of options for categories of issues you may be having, but I think I'm gonna go with charger and battery first. I'd say the most likely option in this list is cannot charging. So fix your grammar, guys, because that doesn't work. Obviously, this is expected of companies. If you can fix the problem without contacting their support, that is for the best of the company and that saves them money. Out of the articles that are supposed to help you, there is one that just showed you how to buy a new power supply. So that's very helpful, guys. Awesome. I guess the last thing we can check and where it gets juicy is what happens if you try to contact Asus for support. So they do say North America contact support. Asus now has faster and more convenient methods of reaching our support. Choose a contact method that is most convenient for you. We're gonna call because that sounds interesting. So let's see how this goes. That's what we're calling. Let's go.
Thank you for calling Asus Product Support.
When you hop on the phone with Asus, they give you the normal prerequisites. You give them the serial number for your product, and then you also give them a phone number in case your call were to drop or something like that. And then you get into the actual process of trying to solve your issue.
Thank you. And I'm also seeing that your device came pre-installed with the My Asus app. Are you willing to use the My Asus app for future diagnostics and troubleshooting?
Well, the issue I'm running into is I can't turn on my laptop. I would think it's a battery or charger problem.
Thank you so much for the information. Just to confirm, you're able to turn on your device, correct?
No, I cannot.
You're experiencing this issue, Mr. Wright, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. However, I must advise you that our system reflects that your device has been out of warranty since June 14th, 2023.
Bruh. And this is no offense to the lady I was talking to, but I wonder if she was just gritting her teeth, realizing I was only 6 or 7 days out of warranty, and she was about to deny me of any service.
The Asus line that you've contacted, we offer dedicated support for in-warranty products only.
Then they just said, unless you have warranty, you're not entitled to actually get service over a phone call, when this was not explicitly stated on their website. So why even give me the option to call in the first place? I don't understand the confusion in this system. So they directed me to live text chat instead, and we will be checking that out later.
Great. Is there anything additional I can assist you with today, Mr. Wright?
No, it sounds good.
Okay, no problem. And just a quick question before you go. Would you like for me to send a link to your email to take a brief survey about our support experience?
Sure. And after this phone call of doing absolutely nothing to help me with my situation, they tell me to take a survey. And I know this is probably company policy, but why?
Thank you for calling Asus. All the best. You have yourself a wonderful evening, okay?
You too. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I bought it on the 15th, so it's been 6 days. And they don't even want to help you. I know it, technically speaking, it's within their right. That doesn't feel very good, especially because it's not I don't think it's a very expensive repair. I am not very impressed. It didn't seem like they wanted to walk me through any of the steps or anything like that. They didn't go above and beyond whatsoever. Obviously, you can't expect that level of customer service from every company, but I wouldn't say Asus was good. So let's see how their live chat is, because their phone thing, because I'm 6 days out of warranty. Apparently that's too long. Apparently that's way too long. This is gonna be a pain. I already know it. Like, a power supply doesn't normally go out in a year. I'm actually surprised if this one naturally died, that it died in a year.
I understand that the laptop will not power on. Is that correct?
Now it is cool that it seems like I'm talking to a real person.
Do a hard reset.
So I did try to hard reset my laptop. It's obvious this wouldn't do anything because there's no power in it, but you know, I did it just because they told me to.
Sorry, it sucks that didn't work.
Yeah, I'm sad to. So one day I just tried to grab my laptop and it was just broken. I'm just going to respond with that I think that it's the power adapter.
If that is the case, you can send in the adapter and we can have it repaired or replaced.
Sick, that's awesome. And this may be my biggest blunder. I asked, would this be covered? I also need to let you guys know, I did not ever see any issues. Like I didn't spill anything on it or drop it really hard or wind it up really tight where it would break a cable or something like that.
Haha, oops, never mind. Your warranty is up by 6 days. Good luck out there, champ.
So right when I have hope, you find a way to strip it all away. Cool. What, 6-7 days over warranty? And they said no. And what is killing me is I haven't used my laptop in probably, I don't know, like a month. I don't use it very consistently because I have this awesome PC setup. I went to go plug it in, and if I would have found this a month ago, then I could have figured this out and it still would have been under warranty. Now I have to pay $50 because I didn't realize there was a problem with it. Asus support, they're not very generous. Okay, they seem cutthroat. They don't really care. There's not much to justify it. They didn't do very good. They didn't go above and beyond. I wouldn't put a lot of faith in Asus. I'm not gonna lie. That was uninspiring. I was hoping it would go better than it did, and it did not. Now, on the other hand, did get in contact with Elgato support because Elgato products seem like they're very overpriced for what they are. Maybe it goes to show that when you have better margins on your products, that you can have better customer service, because Elgato support was really, really good. But it is at least funneling the HDMI signal.
Perfect. That's actually really good. So it could just be speed related, like we just either need to change the PCIe lane speed that it's got at the moment, or we can find out if it's in one that's not compatible. And this is really easy, actually.
The problems with this capture card haven't been fixed, but Elgato support has been great and been going above and beyond. I think I have a weird case and they've been very helpful, so I very much appreciate it. EVGA seems like they were the same thing, where they went above and beyond to make sure their customers are happy. In this whole gigabyte situation too, with the graphics cards cracking, it isn't very inspiring for the future of things in the market, especially if companies want to keep saving money by cutting customer service. Maybe I was off my kilter, dude. Maybe it's within their right. It is what it is. So you guys can say I'm crazy to expect this to work or anything like that, or that they would help me out. That's all up to you. This is just my opinion on Asus's customer service. I do not feel satisfied or pleased. It is what it is. And they didn't even seem like they ran through the troubleshooting steps with me. They just kind of took my word at face value. I will be buying my own power supply, $50 to $60. It's not expensive, but it's money I didn't want to spend. Adding on more and more money onto a laptop, it's like, I don't even know what was wrong with this thing. I don't know what happened to it. It just broke. Let me know if you guys have had better experience from Asus. Maybe you have. It is what it is. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Here's just a bonus customer service story that I had with a company in the past. So I have had a pretty bad customer experience before with a company called AOC. With them, I had a basic 1080p 75 hertz monitor. They had us send it to Korea, where they're based, so we had to pay shipping costs. And then once they got it there, they said, no, we can't repair it. Should have known that from the start. They could have diagnosed that, because the reason it broke is because my freaking cats peed on it, so it got destroyed. And like there's like these pixels like forming up the screen, just like the LCD was just like destroying itself. They should have been able to figure that out before we sent it and spent like 40 bucks on shipping. On like a $100 monitor, and then they didn't send it back, so we just lost it and paid money to lose it. I'm not sure if I'm working with AOC ever again.